I'm not exaggerating, but we were inches away, just like he was inches away from death. We were inches away from our portfolios crashing. We would have had a massive crash, one of the biggest crash in history. I'm not over exaggerating here. The S&P would have crashed, crypto would have crashed, BTC, Ethereum, every altcoin that you're holding would have crashed a substantial amount. I'm not talking about 10-20% crash. We would have seen a 50, 60, 70, 80% crash in a day. You can tell I'm not American by my voice, but just the events that happened just this weekend, I would vote for this guy. I'm not even American. I would have voted for him. I'm like, what? To see a leader or a runner-up or a candidate doing this, he's got my vote. He's got my vote. Trump, you got my vote. You are persistent. You never gave up. After all the onslaught from the media, from his character assassination to his actual assassination, he has not given up. Kudos to him. He's got big balls. He's brave. My vote's for Trump. Me personally, I don't care about politics. I really don't care. I don't care about Biden. I don't care about Trump. But just his presence and his demeanor and how he's willing to risk it all for his country, you have to admire that. You have to admire. He's got blood on his lips. He's got blood on his ears. And the first thing he does, he gets up and he says, fight. Come on. You have to give it to him. Make America great again. Oh boy. I was very close to my prediction, and I did say Biden might win this. It almost happened. He almost got killed. I was this close of getting my prediction right, but it would have been civil unrest, a civil war. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Altcoin Era, and this is your boy Ahmed, and today we're gonna look through the cryptoverse. There's a lot to cover. Stay tuned, stay till the end, make sure you subscribe, and without further ado, let's begin. Trump's odds of victory hit an all-time high on Polymarket after shooting. It's a no-brainer after seeing that even the people in the sidelines will be swayed and they will vote for Trump. The former president, who was injured at a rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday, now has a 70% chance of retaking the White House, according to traders on the crypto-based prediction market. Trump-themed PolyFi tokens and crypto broadly rose after this. So as soon as this happened, crypto markets had a big bounce. The former US president probability of retaking the White House jumped to an all-time high on Saturday after he was injured from a shooting at a rally in Pennsylvania, according to traders on Polymarket. A Secret Service spokesman said the Republican presidential candidate was safe after the shooting. According to the New York Times, a suspected gunman was killed and a spectator died as well. The meme coin Bowden, named after Biden, slipped after 15% over 24 hours to 0.033. Boy, oh boy. Listen, my prediction would have been right. If he got killed, I would have been right. And Bowden would have won the election. Biden would have won the election. And my Bowden meme coin would have gone to the moon. But he wasn't killed. And I was very close to my prediction. The meme coins have become a sort of de facto betting market on the election, as one proponent described them this year. Although unlike prediction markets, PolyFi tokens do not pay anything out to holders if the associate candidate wins. After everything that's happened, can you believe this? Trump is actually going to the Bitcoin conference in Nashville. Trump has expressed heartwarming support for crypto on the campaign trail. He is set to speak at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville. Furthermore, Bitcoin retakes 62,000 as Trump trades back into Verge after weekend attack. The weekend attack on pro-crypto presidential candidate Trump should galvanize bids for cryptocurrencies. This is the Bitcoin chart, and currently we're at $63,304. We're up a whopping 4.21%. He was shot on a Saturday, and as you can see here, Friday, Saturday, we've had 3 green candles. This is very bullish. It's galvanized the market and it's made people become more bullish. We went up from here to here in the past 3 days since Trump was shot. We went up 10%, almost 11%, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, while everyone was panicking and everyone was fearful, guess what whales and smart money was doing? They bought the dip. Look at this huge candle, massive candle, and they bought the bottom, that near the bottom. This is a massive, huge candle, and they bought at the lowest point, and it was at roughly 54,000. So smart money was buying, and the rest, unfortunately, were very, very fearful. They believed the news, the FUD, all of these stuff, and it happens time and time again. I keep telling people on my channel, do not be fearful. Buy the red. Buy when there's blood on the streets. Unfortunately, a lot of participants, what they do time and time again, they buy high and they sell low. It happens time and time again. The rule of thumb is buy low and sell high. Unfortunately, the opposite happens. Trump's speech at BTC conference will mark a pivotal moment for crypto. His appearance in Nashville will go despite injuries sustained in Saturday's shooting. And the bullish news doesn't stop. We've got so much bullish news. We got BlackRock. And Larry Fink says Bitcoin is a legitimate financial instrument. The company iShares, IBIT, added roughly $4 billion in assets in the second quarter. IBIT is currently at $36.11. We're up a whopping 9.92%, almost 10% for the day. We opened a massive 10%. A lot of people thought clients and boomers are going to be bearish, and they actually thought that they're going to sell and they're going to panic sell. Guess what happened? Clients bought even more. Goes to show that boomers can definitely diamond hand. This is Larry Finks. If you don't know, get to know him. He is going to be the biggest holder in BTC. Well, for his exchange, for his clients anyway, he's going to have the largest wallet, I believe, in BTC. This is the Bitcoin rich list, and we have the top 100 Bitcoin wallets. The first one is holding 248,000 BTC. Second one is 180. Third is 139,000 BTC. And I believe in the future, Larry Finks and his cohort is going to have the largest amount of BTC, which is a positive and a negative for the space. I'll explain another time. BlackRock's Larry Finks said BTC is a legitimate financial asset that everyone should hold. This comes as the asset manager on Monday posted a better than expected second quarter earnings. BlackRock's IBT added $4 billion in assets during the quarter.
Now, I know you have been a leader in willing to embrace crypto. You have made it so that people can be in Bitcoin. We hear that you are thinking about Ethereum. These are incredible things. Now, BlackRock is not known as a gunslinger by any means. So you obviously must believe that this maybe is an alternative. Is this an alternative in order to be able, because of a deficit, maybe something long-term people should have?
Absolutely. As you know, I was a skeptic.
Yes.
I was a proud skeptic. And I studied it, learned about it, and I came away saying, okay, my opinion 5 years ago was wrong. Here's my opinion today. This is what I believe in today. I believe the opportunity today. I believe Bitcoin is legitimate. I'm not trying to say there's not misuses like everything else, but it is a legitimate financial instrument that allows you to have maybe uncorrelated, non-correlated type of returns. I believe it is an instrument that you invest in when you're more frightened, though. It is an instrument when you believe that countries are debasing their currency, debasing their currency by excess deficits, and some countries are. I believe we have countries where you're frightened of your everyday existence, and if you have an opportunity to invest in something that is outside your country's control, then you can have more financial control. And so I'm a major believer that there is a role for Bitcoin in portfolios. I believe you're going to see that as one of the asset classes that we all look at. I look at it as digital gold, as I said before, and I do believe there's a real need for everyone to look at it as one alternative to, I would say, the optimism that I have in the world. If you want to hedge hope, Bitcoin is not an instrument for hope unless you're hopeful you're going to make a lot of money on it. But I look at it as a vehicle in which you're expressing your financial acumen in something that you're more frightened of the world, you're more frightened of your existence. And I believe there's a great industrial use for it. And I think a lot of people are missing that.
This is the Fear and Greed Index, and let's just zoom in and find out where we are. At the moment, we're currently at 52. The lowest point that we recently saw was at 29. We've gone up and we've made higher highs and higher lows. This is very, very bullish, and this is a sign of a recovery. Here is the Pi cycle indicator top, and this is one of the most accurate top indicators that we've had so far. The Pi cycle indicator is the best top signal. It's the best leading indicator. On 4 consecutive cycles, it's actually predicted at the top. First one was in 2013, as you can see here, and it found the absolute top, or very, very close to the top. The next time it found the top was in 2014, and as you can see here, it also found the top. It's a leading indicator, and it found the top once again. And finally, the last previous cycle was in 2021, and it also found the top. So let's have a look at the current cycle, and let's see if the Pi cycle top indicator has flashed. As you can see, we still haven't had the Pi cycle indicator top signal. So that means we still have more room to go. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're underneath the 111-day moving average. We need to regain this MA, this moving average, and then continue to go higher. At the moment, we had a deviation. We hit the 350-day moving average. Once we hit the 350-day moving average, we had a correction. Here is some alpha to help you along this journey in crypto. Let me zoom in here. Once BTC passes the 350-day moving average, we normally go to a massive upcycle. As soon as we break the 350 moving day average, we normally go on a massive uptrend. Likewise, if you look very carefully now, we haven't gone over the 300-day moving average. We were very close. We were this close of going past the 350-day moving average. Once we go past that and confirm it, we're going to have a massive upward swing. BTC liquidation heat map. I did tell you we're going to go up. Didn't I tell you? I keep getting it right all the time. BTC, I got it right. Ethereum, I'm a master of Ethereum. That's my bag. Yeah, Ethereum, I'll tell you about green and red candles for Ethereum all day, and I'll keep getting it right. BTC liquidation heat map. As you can see here, we had a short squeeze. We've hit this area. We're probably going to consolidate for a little while. The next area, let me show you a better heat map. The next area for a short squeeze is at 65,000 US dollars. Major news in crypto for today and yesterday. This is very important. This is number one. This is extremely important. 26 countries are now facing inverted yield curves. We have, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid to say it. I'm sad to say it, but this day was coming. An inverted yield curve. In layman terms, whenever we see an inverted yield curve, it means we're going to get a recession. The inverted yield curve has had 95% accuracy. 95. Nothing's 100%, but 95% accuracy. There was only one occasion where we didn't get a recession, and it was in 2019 when the yield curve uninverted. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. Scenario 1, we're not going to see a recession in the next 6 to 12 months. And then after that, the economy is going to do really bad. Scenario 2, we might get out of this situation just like we did in 2019. We might be able to get out of this situation. I'll keep you posted. Like always, I'll tell you some alpha, like always, and I'll be there helping you out. like always. If you want to gain some alpha in this space, if you want to grow your portfolio, then join my private members. Head over to the website. The link is in the description below. Go to pricing plan and join my private members. I promise you, you won't regret it. 10% discount as well. Hey, not bad. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the 10-year divided by the 2-year. As you can see here, we're almost about to uninvert. We're very, very close to uninverting. We uninverted a few times. The first one was in 1989. Second one was at the dot-com era. Third one was in the global financial crash. And the fourth one was in 2019. 2019 was almost a recession. Then we had COVID crash. It's going to play out and it's going to take some time. We could see a crash. It could be a nothing burger, or it could be a recession, economic slowdown, and the list goes on and on. Number two, we have my baby. Ethereum. Ethereum has more than 147 billion in staked Ethereum, according to sentiment. So this is fantastic news. There's so much of the supply being locked up and staked. Here is a better illustration of why I'm so bullish on Ethereum. Ethereum on exchanges is decreasing, as you can see by the red line. The blue line indicates the supply staked of Ethereum, and it keeps going up to the right. And the green line is how much Ethereum is locked up or being used in smart contracts. As you can see, this is very bullish. The ETF is either going to come out this week or next week. Buckle up. I promise you, Ethereum is going to shock the world again. We have number 4, and number 4 is Bitcoin ETFs have over 300 million in net inflows to reach a record level following 6-day streak. Smart money, clients, boomers, 401k holders are buying the dip. As you can see, IBT went up 10% today. Number 5, we have Dogecoin. Dogecoin sees 868% spike in whales buying. Bulls are getting ready for a massive breakout. Bobcat is breaking out and is currently at 73 cents. And we're up today 21.43%. We've broken out and we've passed the 700 million market cap. Next destination is, of course, the 1 billion market cap. We're currently at price discovery, and the next point of control will probably be at the $1 billion mark. We're probably going to get to 1 billion. Currently, we're at price discovery, and I did pick up a long from here, from this area here. I picked up a long, and we went up a whopping 110%. So congratulations to my private members. We got a massive gain while the market was very bearish. Next up, we have Radiant, and Radiant is about to launch on the base chain. And Radiant is currently pushing and scaling into different chains. And Base, of course, is the next contender for Solana. Next up, we have Arbitrum, and Arbitrum is about to unlock 66 million worth of ARB in July the 16th. Mostly all of it will go to investors, advisors, and the team. Next up, we have Pedal, and Pedal is up 14%, becomes the top gainer in the last 24 hours amongst the top 100 largest coins. Number 7, I lost count now. Number 7 or number 8? Let's do number 8. Number 8, we have South Korean government is looking to delay crypto capital gains tax from 2025 to 2028. I wish the UK followed the same suit as South Korea. No wonder South Korea's GDP is so impressive. It went from a GDP of like 100 million to now in a span of 30 years, 40 years, maybe 50 to 2.9 trillion GDP. With their great regulation, with their policies, with stimulating innovation, harnessing the power of tech. This is why they've gone from 20 billion in GDP to 2.9 trillion GDP. Number 9, we have Coinstacks, and they're alleging that Lazarus Group is behind the involvement of the $2.2 million hack. Guys, I told you many, many times, take your money, take your coins off exchanges. Please, especially in a bear market. Because some of these exchanges are definitely hypothesizing your coins. Meaning, like a bank, they take some of them coins, maybe 80% of your coins, and they distribute it out. They lend it. They do whatever they want with that money. Even when you sign the declaration in these exchanges, most of these exchanges, that money is no longer your money, or those coins are no longer your coins. Please take it out of exchanges, put it into your cold wallet or your hot wallet, and keep it under your custody. Last but not least, we have Binance, and Binance is in trial again in Nigeria for tax evasion. It's happening on October the 11th. And finally, some honorable mentions. We have Forbes, and Forbes, the magazine or the news agent, has listed the top 10 currencies with the best performance in the first half of 2024. First up is WITH, and is up 1,306%. Number 2 is Pepe, it's up 815%. Number 3 is Fetch, up 545%. Floki, Jasmine, AR, Core, Toncoin, Bonk. BTC price targets currently at $63,614. We're up at the moment 4.58%. I told you, I was right. It was a fake out. We had our fake out. This is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, a bear trap. The bears managed to push the price below the 200-day moving average. The bulls stepped back in and ultimately pushed the price higher above the 200-day moving average. Normally, in a bull market, we normally have these massive snaps where the bulls step back in. This is an indication of a bull market. Our next resistance is at $65,243. Like I said in the early segment of the video, we had a heat map and it showed 65K is where a lot of the bears are sitting. So we probably have another short squeeze to 65, maybe consolidate for a while. I don't think we'll head to 67 anytime soon. But bear in mind, Trump is going to attend the Nashville Summit and Conference. So this might spare even more momentum. So we might get to 67,000 US dollars. Here is a better illustration of what I'm trying to explain. I believe BTC is mimicking gold. The chart on the top is gold and the chart on the bottom is BTC. As you can see right here, gold had a period where it consolidated for a long while. BTC likewise is emulating this price action. As you can see right here, they both had a fake out. We had a fake out here and a fake out for gold. I believe we're going to consolidate for a little while longer, maybe till September, October, Q3, Q4, and then we're going to see a massive uptick, just like gold did. Honestly speaking, we're still not out of the woods yet. We are in a downtrend. We're still in a parallel channel, ladies and gentlemen, and we're still making lower lows and higher lows. So we're still not out of the woods yet. We managed to bounce on this trend line numerous times. We're heading to the upper region of this trend line. I'm going to show you a line chart, and in this line chart, you can still see that we're making higher lows and lower lows. Ultimately, I think we're going to consolidate here for a while, and then in a later stage, we're going to probably break out. Ethereum price targets currently at $3,401, and we're up 4.71%. What did I say to you? What did I tell you? I couldn't make this up. What did I say? What did I say? I was right again. Like, look at it. Right now, I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll right now. Like, seriously. Like, look at this price action. I was telling you this. I kept saying this. I was uber bullish about Ethereum. Like, come on. And everyone was bearish. Everyone thought we're going lower. It's literally, I haven't changed nothing on the graph. Like literally, I haven't changed anything. I haven't moved anything, nothing at all. Like look at it. We're going to probably go do the bump and run technique. We're probably going to do the bump and run technique. So we broke this trend line, hit this trend line one more time, confirm it as support, and then we're probably going to head up higher. Next target is 4,000. This is some free alpha. If I was you, I would definitely get into some long positions around this area. Be careful with leverage. Next resistance is at $3,531. And then ultimately we have massive resistance at $3,798. ADA price targets currently at 43 cents. And we're up 1.39%. I'm very surprised, to be fair, that ADA performed like this. I'm very surprised. It went up from wick to wick. We went up a whopping 34%. Literally, we made 6 consecutive green candles. Is this the bottom, ladies and gentlemen? Have we actually seen the bottom, or are we going to go further down? Solana price targets currently at $155, and we're up 5.56%. Yet again, I got it right. We've managed to break this trend line, and we're heading to this area at $163. It looked like we were about to break this support line and head lower. This was actually a fake out. We broke this resistance. This resistance was major resistance. And then we broke another resistance at 149. Now the next resistance is at $164. Let's have a look at the volume and let's see where the next major resistance will be. And the next major resistance is at around $171. Also $165. This region right here, we have massive resistance. AVAX currently at $27.04, and we're up 2.62%. This looks like, for the meantime, a fake out. We're heading higher, and we're heading to $29.56. That's my next resistance. Thereafter, we're going to probably get into this area and consolidate around this area. It looks like this was indeed a fake out. Well, we've gone right back to the 200-day moving average. As you can see right here, we've gone back to this trend line. Hopefully XRP breaks this trend line and we form it as support. This right here might actually be a fake out, and we might regain this area, form it as support, and continue in this huge pennant. I believe XRP is going to consolidate around this area in the medium to long term. And then once again, the bulls and the bears are right now fighting it out, deciding if it's going to go lower or higher. Me personally, I think we're going to the upside. DOT price targets currently at $6.37, and we're up slightly 0.81%. DOT at the moment is going through a stagnant period. I don't know if you're aware, recently DOT had a marketing campaign and they paid a lot of influencers to shill DOT. Unfortunately, a lot of the bag holders did not really make any gains. DOT had a campaign and they paid crypto influencers. They paid them around $5 million and they gave it to different crypto influencers. Be very careful, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of these individuals, they get paid to shill these kind of stuff. They get paid to shill bearish news, bullish news. In crypto, you have to remember that this market is not regulated and there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So please be very, very careful. Me personally, I will never ever show you anything. And if I ever do, I will let you know that this is an ad, ladies and gentlemen. Like, this is definitely illegal and it should be regulated. Like, you have this is not only one person, this is multiple different accounts that they're paying. Although DOT is a good coin, but you got to be careful. Like, it didn't do nothing. The price performance was terrible. If you still don't believe me, here are some of the influencers that got paid for DOT, for shilling DOT. Link is doing the same thing and it looks like it's a fake out. We also have Matic. Matic has gone back to this trend line. This is major support. Bitcoin virtual machine is having a bounce, and we've gone up from here to there. We've gone up 28%. I'm still not bullish on BVM. I'm looking for this area and this target. Then I'm going to accumulate and buy some more. Arbitrum is currently at 73 cents and we're up 2.22%. I'm very, very bearish on Arbitrum. I don't think it has any purpose. I don't think it has any product or market fit. I think all the momentum is on base Arbitrum. I'm also bearish on Optimism. I think we're probably going to head over to here, to this trend line, and hopefully we can reclaim this trend line. But ultimately, I think we're probably going to consolidate for a while at this region. I think we're going to consolidate at this region for a while, in this area for a while, consolidate, and then maybe in the future have another breakout. Near price targets currently at $5.68. We reclaimed the 200-day moving average, and you know how I feel about AI coins. AI coins are going to do marvelous. They're going to do really, really well. This bounce back is very, very good. It's clear AI coins are going to outperform the rest of the market. We're down 37%, while the majority of altcoins are down 60, 70, 80, 85%. So far. Ton price targets currently at $7.52 and we're up 1.36%. Ton is doing really, really well. It's very, very resilient. I'll be honest with you. Like, it's very resilient. Like, honestly, this thing just doesn't want to stay down. So this has a lot of momentum. I think it's going to continue to go up higher. We're going to see if it does a triple top. I'm going to be here, sitting right here, waiting for Ton. Arweave price targets currently at $26 and we're up 4.42%. We're about to reclaim the 200-day moving average. A lot of these AI coins are doing really, really well. Tau has had a bounce back. I hope you bought the dip around this area, but nonetheless, we're going to get to this trend line. Let me show you a better example. We're probably going to get to this trend line. If we break this trend line and confirm it as support, this is a massive, massive buying opportunity. ENS currently at $27.46. We're up 4.29%. We're about to break out and we're about to go to the next leg up. We had a massive, huge cup and handle. We're about to get to this area and break out. Remember what I said? ENS is a beta play to Ethereum. So pay attention, people. Once this ETF comes out, this, my friends, is going to go parabolic. Layer 0 currently at $4, exactly at $4, and we're up 2.83%. We're still oscillating and we're still in this upward trend line, and we're still in this upward parallel channel. I think we're going to continue to go up higher. We're going to have to reclaim this area, hopefully at $4.91, and then it's going to be price discovery. I think Layer 0 is going to do really well. Layer 0 market cap is around, I think, 5 billion. This is off the top of my head. I think it's around 5 billion. I think Layer 0 could get to 20 billion, ladies and gentlemen. 20 billion. Look at TIA. TIA got to 20 billion already in the first week. I think Layer 0 is definitely better than TIA, and the market has overpriced TIA and underpriced Layer 0. Last but not least, we have Mint Layer. And Mint Layer is currently at 15 cents and we're up 5.06%. We're doing really well so far. We're making higher lows after higher lows after higher lows, and then we're hitting this resistance. We're hitting resistance at around 16 cents. We're hitting this resistance. It looks really, really good. We could see a breakout, maybe a fake out. Ideally, I don't want to see a sharp reversal. What I want to see is a period where big money, smart money can accumulate around this area. Give us time to accumulate more. I don't want to see a quick fake out where some of the participants have been left behind. If we can see a healthy accumulation period, this is going to be really, really bullish for the space. At the moment, we closed in my pivotal area. The weekly close ended up in this area. I've drawn out this TA from months ago, many cycles ago, many moon cycles ago, I drew all of this out, to be fair. And I did say that this area is pivotal for us to accumulate in. My TA has been really impressive, to be fair. I have made a few little errors, but 80%, maybe 90%, my TA has been really good so far. So I want it to consolidate around this area and hopefully retest the 200-day moving average. Once we retest this 200-day moving average, hopefully retest this 200-day moving average, claim it as support. I'm late for work. I'm doing a night shift today, so make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button. If you like my stuff, go check out my other stuff over there. Peace.